Welcome back. You feel me? Episode 9. You feel me? We 4 weeks consistent with it. Welcome back to another episode of the Juh Kickin It Podcast with your hosts, D-Lo and
Matt. You know the drill.
Coming with y'all with some great content for that ass. And yeah, man. So Valentine's Day was yesterday. How was your day,
bro? It was great. You know, like me and my lady. You know, we went on a little. Actually, we stayed home. Let me stop. We stayed in, actually. Just did a little like painting. I'm gonna show y'all. Well, I'm gonna show you the painting.
Oh, I saw.
Oh, you saw it? The painting. Little painting sip.
Yeah.
You know, ordered some pizza. We did all that. We went out and like did all that last year. So we just wanted to buy it this year.
Oh yeah, chill day, bro.
She did give me like, you know about the Funkos. If y'all don't know about the Funkos,
tap into the Funkos, my nigga. If y'all not tapped into the Funkos,
bro, we're addicts. Bro. Mine's in my room right now, bro. Listen, we're addicts. So she got me. I'm a Batman fan. Well, I'm a DC fan. So, and my Batman's my favorite character. So she got me a Batman Funko. It was just a vibe, bro. It was a vibe.
It looked like a vibe from what you showed me. It looked like a vibe. On my side of the story,
what had going on?
I didn't get to spend it with my baby because she had things to do. I had work. Don't get it fucked up though. I'm still the greatest boyfriend. So it's like I coordinated with her best friend and basically got her some nice ass flowers. You know I get. Got her some Kit Kats. You know I get. Got her a nice card. You know I get. And you know, that's just a little appetizer. See me, I'm gonna let y'all know a little something. All right, so of course we know February 14th is Valentine's Day. Everybody knows that. I wasn't thinking long term before we started dating. But let's just say in 6 days, that's our anniversary, February 20th. So it's like it's a quick turnaround to where.
Hey, see, I'm a strategic dater. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't thinking, bro.
Bro, you tripping, bro. Listen, you finna take a double whammy, my nigga.
See, the thing is, you gotta buy that. So you gotta pre-buy all that shit, bro. Like, I already got most of her gifts for our anniversary. I could probably buy 2 more things, but yeah, I didn't think that far ahead, bro. And then on top of that, I'm in 2 pickles. February, I'm fucked, and December, because if y'all don't know, my girlfriend's birthday is December 2nd, and everybody know Christmas December 25th. So I'll be fucked in February, and then I'll be fucked in December.
How do you manage your bankroll? If for in college relationships, drop in the comments. How do y'all manage your bankroll in a relationship? Like, because when you're in a relationship,
I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. Me and C was talking about it the other day.
I don't care how y'all look at it. You're paying
60-40 with me and C.
Bro.
I'm 60-40.
When I said, well, of course that, but what I'm saying is paying for 2, meaning like if you're really somewhat of a gentleman, right? Even when y'all go out like on a regular, like it's not even like an ass type of question. Like you're naturally gonna get whatever 2 of something that you would get 1 for if you're alone. You know what I'm saying?
You find yourself spending a lot more money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I have a girlfriend. I mean, you know, that just come with the territory. But if you're a boyfriend and you're a good boyfriend, your pocket is gonna be a lot more empty than they was before you had one. I still love my wife. I mean, but yeah, man, Valentine's Day, it was cool. You probably had a better day than I did, but me and my girl, we gonna have a special little day. I think she got like a little she got to go to a conference for exercise science in Greenville next week. So she coming to stay with Poppy for the week. Tight shit.
Freaks.
Huh?
Y'all some freaks. I'm not going back and forth.
Like she saying, what you mean?
Oh wait, what's the topic for this podcast?
All right. So man, we gonna get a little serious this week. Not like super deep, but like we gonna get a little serious this week.
Keep it real, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, keep it real.
That's all
For that ass. So you know, I was sitting here, I think it might have been Monday or Tuesday, and certain things been happening in my life, just over the course of years and this year. And I was like even like past couple of weeks, I'm like, all right, coming into manhood, becoming a man. I feel like we should talk about that because it's been on my heart. Like it's been some certain things that's been happening that's kind of like telling me you becoming a grown ass man. Like it's different when you leave to go into college. Like you still a kid. Because I was thinking about it. It's the difference between going into a new college.
Yeah.
But as an athlete, you coming in with all your teammates, recruits that's in your class. So you're gonna automatically be grouped in with niggas. When you transfer, you're transferring by yourself into a whole new team. Established, like it's already people on the team that already got groups established. So it's like it's different. You by yourself. So like coming into manhood, bro. That's the topic of this episode. And to kick things off, I'll start it off. I feel like one of the biggest things about becoming a grown ass man, coming into manhood is like taking a leap of faith, bro. So I'll speak from my standpoint. Most of y'all know I'm at Presbyterian now, but before I was at Berry College, a Division III school, and to be quite honest, I was comfortable there. Like first 2 years, I was not getting that much playing time like, at all, but I enjoyed myself. I had a good group of friends. The football was cool. Like it was good. It was good. I'll keep it a bean. It was good. And then school wise was cool. And I knew my degree was gonna be good regardless. So like I was like, if I stay here for 4 years and don't play, like it'll suck. But you feel me? But then I got to my third year and I switched back to running back, and everything was looking good. It was looking real good. Spring ball camp, and then the season came, and I didn't get the desired playing time that I thought I deserved. Whether right or wrong, that's just how I felt. So I took the leap of faith. Now, to keep it a bean, it was some people in my ear trying to tell me that I should probably leave my sophomore year. But I was like, I wasn't ready to take the leap of faith, so I stayed another year. Junior year went solid. Like it was a solid year. But then it came a point where I was like, all right, bro, like my senior year, I'm gonna try to do it big, like, and then I'm gonna try to go somewhere and play more than I did here. Like, I can't sit for another season. So God put in like the area that PC came into the mix. It just so happened where I was supposed to go out of college. The coach was already there. Shout out to Coach Englehart and Coach Martin. And I ended up at PC, but it was a leap of faith because, like, to remind y'all, I was in a comfortable space. I'm in a group of friends called OG8, and we was with each other. When I say 24/7, 24/7, literally our sophomore year, we all stayed on the same hall. 8 of us. We stayed on the same hall. My roommate was Moody, Brandon Moody. That's my guy. But shout out to OJ. I love y'all. But it was a leap of faith to leave, bro, because I was in a comfortable situation where I never had to be by myself because I had my boys with me. Coming here is completely different. So I took that leap of faith, not only in the aspect of I'm going to be by myself, but in the aspect of you leaving D3 to go play D1, bro. That's not easy. And if I'm thinking about it correctly, I don't think really anybody from Berry has ever transferred from D3 from where we was
to D1,
Division 1, and actually played. It's been many people that could have did it. Mason Kinsey, we had him on. He definitely could have did it. We had a DB named damn, I forgot his first name. Mark Somerville. He could have went. He played DB. We had tons of people, like even some of my homeboys, but like Berry's a comfortable place, and sometimes you want to take that leap of faith. So yeah, that's just my aspect of taking that leap of faith, going from Division 3 to D1. God willing, I made an impact. Like I made some plays here, and I made
dog. Okay, he was a dog. Like you put some stain in there. You had some stain.
I had some stain. Like if you ask anybody on the team, and I got footage, ESPN footage, literally ask Wofford about me.
Yes, that is true.
But yeah, man, I feel like that was a leap of faith for me, bro.
That's that first, not first, but that's one of them grown man decisions.
One of them grown man decisions. So now I'm gonna ask you. I already kind of know, but for the viewers, take no leap of faith. You feel me?
Yeah, I'll take them through it. So my first leap of faith, I call it. He calls it. You call it leap of faith. I call it just a grown man decision. And when I say grown man decision, I mean like just having this. No matter what other people are telling you or what influences are getting thrown at you to make a certain decision that they want you to make, you do whatever makes you whatever decision that you feel like you should need to make in that situation. But mine was actually stopping
the game you love.
Period. You know what I'm saying? And of course, it was one of the decisions that was like, everybody, at least my identity all my life has been football. You know what I'm saying? Like that's most people know me from being the athlete, the one who was the quarterback in high school, the DB in college, all that like defying everything. So once I did that, it was a decision I had to make for me because in my head, well, okay, let me just run. Yeah, I played high school ball, quarterback, right, and then I ended up playing defensive back at Charleston Southern.
Division 1 defensive back, bro.
Yeah, I ended up starting for 2 years, 2 seasons.
Not easy at all to do.
Yeah, my first 2 seasons, changing the whole position, everything, right. It was fun. Like my boy TJ, like the hardest part of that just stopping was just leave my boy TJ. Because me personally, I love the game, but I always treat it like a business. Like that's something I always done. Like I never got soul tied to the game like how most football players get. You know what I'm saying? How we, you know what I'm saying? But once I got close to my dog TJ, I feel like his nickname is Bizzle, right? He gonna be watching right now. But once I got close in, he was probably the only reason why I was like, it kind of like stung mostly because me and him been through some stuff like first experiences in college that you go through.
That was your road dog. Yeah.
We both, I literally seen him at his lowest. He seen me at my lowest. I seen him at his highest. He seen me at my highest. Like we both just, when we are only people that were there in that actual space and time, like we had to deal with each other, deal with both our life situations in the same room because I was in my room. You know what I'm saying? It's like we couldn't run from it. So once I made that decision, the first person I told I told y'all first, but the first person I told over there on campus from Charleston was him. And of course, he was like, dang, it was like, dang, it was like, it's going to be different, it's going to be different moving forward with college. But he understood that I was making a decision for, one, my future, positions that I'm in right now and that I will be in moving forward is kind of like, it's not only setting up my family, it's going to be, to say the least, I will be free to do what I want to do. As of time wise, energy wise. And so I told my coaches, it was like 3 days into 2022, like January 3rd, January 5th, something like that. I told my DB coach, right? He was hurt. Now, Coach Moss, that's my guy. He was hurt. Like he was like, damn. He just wanted to make sure I was making the right decision. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Are you sure? Like this is what you want to do? Like I don't want you to make a decision you regret." He was like, "Man, I heard this from a lot of people, and I'm not just saying this to hype my head up, but he was like, you can go to the league from this, that, right? Like, but I feel like that's what everybody, they're supposed to encourage you.
Do that way.
Yeah, you feel me? And I appreciate all that, but I knew in my, like, I know the feeling of like, when you done with something, you can't, like, it's like, it's no, like, that's what you need to do. If something telling you one thing, and don't let the outside sources, because your spirit and the energy is gonna tell you exactly what you need to do. Really, God's gonna tell you exactly what you need to do.
He's going to show you. It'll be different. It's like, all right, now, like, I'm trying to show you.
Even if it looks or sound crazy to the outside world, eventually. But yeah, I lost track. So I told him, right, and then he told the head coach, and it was that whole deal. Boom. I told him about this career. I'm not going to announce it yet. This career that I'm in, and the opportunity I will have once I graduate, because I put myself in it now.
Yeah.
I will definitely be in a position to do big things later in life. That of course you could do when you playing professional football, but once again it comes with a lot of at least unless you're like unless you're like the
unless you part of that top 5%,
yeah, you know what I'm saying,
bro,
you feel me,
it's
it's gonna be
it's
consistent.
hard,
Like,
bro.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Mason Kinsey told us about how that junk goes. You know what I'm saying. He literally talked about it on our last podcast, bro. So it's one of the things, and I don't regret none of the thing. I don't regret none of it. Like my mental's fine. I don't regret none of it. But that was my first grown man, I guess, decision that I had to make on that, you know, that I had to go through or make or whatever y'all want to call it.
Yeah,
it was a big one, bro. It was
like
a big.
another thing, bro, is like with the career path you finna go down versus, let's say, if you stayed at Charleston Southern and you let's say enter the draft next year, bro. You got to think about after ball and longevity. Let's say you stayed in the league for 8 years, right? Let's say your contracts usually was around 8 to 10 million. All right, so you're making that for 8 years. After that, then what? With the career path you finna go in,
it's longevity, bro.
Bro, that money's gonna stick for like
bro
ever type shit. So
I forgot who I was having a conversation with, but I told that person, I think it was my dad or it was somebody. I said, if you were able to make a decision right now, would you rather get 50 mil? Because that's about how much, if you're a top NFL athlete, so or in the top 50 to somewhere around there, most of them gonna make low around 50 mil.
Yeah.
Would you rather get 50 mil in one sitting, like just all you get in your whole lifetime, or would you rather make a guaranteed, let's just ballpark, 5 mil a year for the rest of your life? Like, no matter what I'm talking, you could be sitting down right now, like
exactly,
literally. Of course, you got to put in work in the beginning stages, right? But even when you're done with that, you're still making 5. You know what I'm saying? You're still making millions sitting down. You know what I'm saying? Doing what you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the mindset I had in that. You know, that's what I have now, actually.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, like, because most you got to be one of the top. You got to be blessed enough to be put in the situations to have the right accountants, right team behind you, all that type of stuff to manage your money right. Because most athletes or NFL athletes don't end up, not back to square one, but not as financially ahead that they could have been after their career, But that was my decision.
Hey man, that's something in life. It's gonna be moments that present. You gotta take a leap of faith, and either you're gonna do it and not regret it, or you might not do it and then you kind of regret it. That's kind of just how I look at it. But what's the next? What's the next?
Well, I don't have it. Hello. It's not loading on here. There's another one that we had on here. It's not updated for me. But it was one that I definitely wanted
to difference between difference between the teenage you and the adult you.
Yeah.
Okay.
First, because what would you say would be your best like growth, or what's the difference, or something that the teenage you definitely had no idea, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to just whether it's manhood, or what things in manhood, what would the teenage you did not know anything about that you now know about?
Teenage me versus me now. What didn't I know then that I know now, bro?
And granted, we're still learning. Let's not.
Oh yeah, we're still learning a lot.
But a few things.
I don't know if there's a specific thing because I can't think about what I didn't know. But just like I'm gonna just speak of what I've been through. The difference between me then versus me now is kind of how I respond to certain situations. Not that in the past, when I was a teenager, I lashed out or anything. Like I always been like a cool, calm, and collected dude. But it's like sometimes in the past, like when you're younger, you get hit with situations and you really don't know why it's happening. You may question why it's happening, or it's like
you'll crash out.
Really type shit. Or most people will crash out.
Yeah, most people will crash
out. Always on my New Year's resolution, I would put get closer to God. And I really did mean it, but it's like you can mean something, but then you gotta act on it as well. Yeah. And I never was really acting on it as far as like picking up a Bible and reading it or downloading a Bible app and actually using it. Because I've had the Bible app on my phone and I never actually tapped into it.
Right.
But the biggest thing now is like having, not that I didn't have God in my life before, but the relationship I have with God now versus then helps me with so many situations and shit that goes on in my life. It's honestly insane. So like, I think it was actually in July, like literally a week before camp, and I was just in my room. And if anybody know, when you at school and it's just summer workouts, you bored as hell.
Yeah,
especially for me, because like everybody's already established in friend groups. It's like I'm just going to work out, meetings, to the field, and then to my room and call my niggas or call my girl, and that's literally what it was. Like one day I was in my room and I'm just writing goals down I got for the season, goals down I got for myself in 2023 at the time. Right. And then one of them was get closer with God. But I was like, all right, you don't said this before, but let's actually stand on it because I feel like it will help you. And bro, it's helped so much, bro. Like I'm literally on like I think 190-day streak or 180-day streak of like opening the app,
right,
reading the verse, not just opening the app and you feel me, opening the app, reading the verse, breaking it down. Because I do a verse, you guys, man, I do a verse of the day, and then I send it to my niggas, I send it to my family, I send it to my girl. And a lot of the times, especially in camp or just certain situations that's happened since I've been building this relationship with God, it will be a verse I get, and it will literally relate to something that's happened the day before that's been happening. Like, it's kind of insane, but like the relationship I got with God, and I was like, He'll speak to me through the verses, and it'll either be like reassurance or kind of like, all right, like you tripping, you gotta pick it up, or like it was an instance where like in camp, I think I was getting a little big headed, and I thought I should be starting now. And then the next day in practice, I was back down to 4.
Yeah, like, dang, yeah.
And then like the verse I got the next day was something like, don't get too bullish or like don't get too big headed. You still got to put in work. Don't think you hired anybody. It was like around them lines. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like that was like, damn, like that's probably God telling me, all right, now like relax. You still got a long way to go. Like keep working. Don't think you bigger than anybody else in the running back room because our running back room was talented as hell. So like it just be certain instances that happen in life that just kind of tells me that like God will talk to me and it kind of helps me get through the situation. So I would say my relationship with God is the biggest difference between teenage me and me now, just being able to deal with the situations better because I know ultimately with God on my side, like it's gonna get better regardless.
And I think our like, and even our circle, bro, we actually all grew together with that. And we all, of course, we all been, very faithful in God, but we never dove deep into it. And I don't think we never thought about doing it all the way, like deep as we wanted to, until we all just kind of like really made the group chat specifically for that, and then shout out Jamin as well. Now Jamin motivated me a lot, I must say. But that, and I think just just we all kind of just needed to basically bounce off of each other religious wise, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool. That verse of the day may have not been for you, but it could have been
for somebody else.
Yeah, you could have been from your homie or whatever the case is, That type of, I think that helped a lot, but that's a good one, bro, for sure.
Yeah. So now for you, what you think is the biggest difference between teenage Matt and adult Matt?
Teenage Matt and adult Matt. The biggest difference now is adult Matt. I'm still learning now, but adult Matt knows exactly what he wants. Like I know exactly. I know exactly what I want and what it is. When I was, not even when I was a teenager, but even when I was younger, even like when I was 19, like you know what I'm saying. Even
no, we were still kids then, bro. 19. We was kids.
I was, bro. Like I said, like that first year of college, bro. I was,
bro, just going.
I didn't lose. I didn't crash out or nothing like that ever. But I just didn't really think too much of the effects of what I'm doing in that time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really, you know, plus I couldn't really vision. I know I wanted to be successful. I knew I wanted to be, you know, able to take care of my family, all that type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't know exactly what it looked like. You know, I didn't know, and I didn't know what direction to really go other than what all my peers were kind of like, and what social media we all like, what was, you know what I'm saying, like what we all kind of idolize in that moment. But instead of just being me, honestly, and I'm keeping a buck, like I found sometimes I wasn't myself in certain situations because I feel like I need to be a certain image or certain.
And I feel like that's human though. Like a lot of people try to say you're not being yourself, but as human, sometimes you get in a situation you're like, all right, let me try to put on this different persona.
Yeah.
Like that. You do.
And I think it's because I didn't know exactly what I wanted to. You know, I didn't know exactly what I wanted, or I didn't know what it looked like. But now I know exactly. I know exactly what I want. I literally know the blueprint of how I want my life to go. I just need to stick to it. Now, of course, life isn't perfect at all. I know. I just know it happens. I know. Trust me, I know. But I know I'm focused more now than ever to where I got my circle. You know what I'm saying? I got my goals I'm working on personally, and then, you know, I stick to those two things, and that, of course, faith is above everything. That's for me personally.
Yeah.
But I stick to that's like the basis of. I can only think of nothing else. I really like outside. Sometimes I don't even let social media or I don't even. Sometimes it makes me feel like I go ghost on certain people that I used to talk to back then, but it's not even that. I'm just so locked in on those three things right now to where I don't even see anything outside of that right now, you know. And I think that's the difference. Like back then, I made time to do everything. Like I wasn't focused. Like I wasn't as focused. Like I made time for everything. You know, I was just doing all types of stuff.
Bro, you know how the first couple of years of college go. Like you go with the flow, you're trying to experience everything you can. Now you get to the point where we are now. It's like, all right, I'm cool on the whole going out. I don't gotta go. I'm cool on being cool with everybody. I don't gotta be cool with everybody. We can be friends. Like it's cordial. Like you my guy, but like I'm not gonna go out my way to hang out with you. That just kind of bro. And that's kind of where I'm at now. Is like. Some of my teammates be hitting me up to hang out, and it's all love for them. But it's
all love. It's all love.
It's all love. But I just don't got the energy in me to be hanging out with people sometimes. Like that's just what it be, bro.
Yeah, it's all love for sure.
And I got a verse for you when you was talking about like we all got it. I feel like me specifically got our goals set that we want, but of course life happens. But the verse is basically it's not the plan of the man that happens, it's God's plan that happens. Undoubtedly, like basically it's not your plan that's going to happen, it's God. So it's like sometimes certain things happen, it's like, all right, this is just God's plan, like it's what it's gonna be. So yeah, man, that's ties me back to like my faith, my relationship with God is like so many verses that's just helped me through so many situations. It's honestly crazy.
I can really go on about the differences between like younger me and now, bro. It's I think that's just too many for me to like really speak on, but that's like the overall basis.
I feel that.
It's not like for you example, I could say you're more of a I'm not saying like you have to be honest, like but you're more of a you're a brutally honest person now, like to where that when we're younger, you kind of like try to make somebody.
That's definitely been a big
make somebody you not lie, but like you like.
I'm trying to appease everybody, make sure everybody feel good.
Yeah, but nowadays hey, bro,
I'll keep it up because I look at it like this, bro. If I'm not telling you exactly what it is, whether that's my girlfriend, whether that's MBK, OG Kings, my brother, my parents, my family, anybody I come in contact with, I'm kind of doing you a disservice, bro. Because like I'm not
that with you. I know. I know.
Yeah. And it be hurting Sierra the most, but ultimately I think she loves, like, that's one thing she loves on, because like I always tell her I've never lied to you, because like I don't have a reason to, and if what we both want to happen, grow old, get this money, have kids, and live a luxurious life, lying to you and never keeping a being with you is not gonna work. It's not.
That's nothing, but that's something me and you had similar. I used to do the same. Like I used to do the same thing where I would kind of like try to make everyone happy. Like I would try to make everyone happy. However, I had to make everyone happy. I would do that, but now I just keep a whole bean, and like I just that's just, I mean, however the reaction is or whatever I'm just trying to help you, but I got to be honest to help you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really how I am now, more than anything. I'm talking career wise, business wise, personal life wise. I'm talking all that. Like that's really how I move now, for sure.
Hey man, what we call that, coming into manhood. So that leads us to the next one. Reality checks, like basically checkpoints that's kind of pointing out you're becoming a man. I'll start off. So 2 Sundays ago, or it might have been 1 Sunday ago, it's probably around 11. Me and my girl, I think we finna just get ready to go eat. And then my mom called me, but she called me and my brother like on FaceTime, and she usually don't do that. Like we got a whole family group chat. Me, my mom, and my brother do have a group chat. But it's not common for her to call both of us at the same time on FaceTime. So I'm like, I'm already a little scared, especially with the life I have. Sometimes when you get them certain calls, it's like it's bad news.
Right.
So, shit, what done happened? And then she already don't look too like happy or like in good spirits when she answered the phone. And she, long story short, basically, my cousin Ahmad Lee passed away the other day, Sunday. And that hit me kind of hard because like that's my older cousin, like that's my first cousin. He kind of one that kind of introduced me to like the life of playing video games and like the joys that can bring. Like he was always a great big cousin. Like I'll be praying about that to him. I'll be praying to God. I've been telling him thank you for being a great big cousin that you was when I was growing up. And at first I was thinking about, of course I'm sad, and then I'm just kind of quiet, and then I was like, damn, like. And this is on me. I was like, I need to build my connections back with all like my relatives that just, life happens and you get busy, and sometimes the ones you was close when you was younger, you're just not as close with. And I was kind of sad. I'm like, damn, like I didn't even get to like speak to him. I hadn't spoken to him in a little minute, and then this hurt me, but I went and prayed to God, and then I had realization that it like sometimes it happens, but I was just going through our messages on Instagram, just seeing what was the last thing we talked about, and this shit hurt the fuck out of me. I ain't gonna lie, but he had told me happy birthday, and I think he had sent it like 8 a.m. because I was trying to see when he sent it, and I didn't respond. That shit had me shook probably the rest of the day, because I'm like, damn, like I didn't even get to tell him thank you before he passed. So like at first I was like, damn, you're a bad cousin. Like that's how I was feeling. Like, of course, so, the structure, but I was like, at the end of the day, sometimes with life you be busy, and I'm pretty like 100% sure I did not see it or I would have responded, but like I just had to pray to God and be like, that's what it be. And then kind of leading into the manhood aspect of it all, of course, losing one is always going to kind of build another block in you to like make you stronger with certain things. Then my Uncle Yuri, he asked me to be, I'm pretty sure it's called a pallbearer, basically at the funeral. And basically that's like the 6 or 8 people that carry the casket. I was like, oh shit, like that's whoa. That's one of them whoa moments when like, all right, like you a grown man. Cause first of all, you're not gonna ask the child to do it. First of all, physically, because a child physically cannot carry that. And also mentally, like you gotta think about that. Like that's your family member on your shoulders, but he's lifeless. So it's like that's kind of moments like, all right, we coming into manhood now, because your uncle would not have asked you that if he did not know you was coming into manhood, becoming a man. So like that's for me, I'm gonna give out one reality check, because if I give out too many, we gonna be here forever. But that is one of the reality checks. Like like manhood, like you coming into that loss of my cousin Amali. I love you. Hope you're doing well up there in heaven. Pray for you, praying to you every day. But that's one of the reality checks, man, that happened recently for me.
I mean that's definitely one. Trust me, I know that's one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's on a less serious note, but it definitely has to do with manhood for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And my reality check was um paying my having to step out of being an athlete
Yeah.
and actual like human having to like with responsibilities. So if y'all don't know,
Mm-hmm.
um I'm never living there again, but because it's too fast. But I used to stay in one of the best parts of Atlanta, just say the least, right? My rent, insane. And when I tell y'all, it's nothing like having to be responsible for the keeping the lights on and a roof over your head and like all that
Mm-hmm.
alone, right? So my rent was, let's just say, I ain't gonna say the exact number, but it's definitely over 2 bands, right? Well over 2 bands,
It was
right?
a nice crib though.
Yeah, and there was a point where I was paying all this by myself. Like this is all
Mm-hmm.
I'm paying it by myself, right? And bro, I had to like I literally had to hustle. I told myself I'll never first of all, I'm never miss a payment, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I told myself I never asked anybody. I think that's a bad thing, habit I had, but
Mm-hmm.
I never wanted to ask anybody for money. Once I got done with ball, I said I'll never ask anybody for money ever again. Like
Yeah.
once I started making money like on my own, like for real, I said, bro, I'll never. Yeah, I'll find a way, however it
Yeah.
goes. And bro, sometimes like I'm keeping it, but sometimes you will get as a in adulthood, you gonna be in situations, at least young adult, you gonna be in
Mm-hmm.
situations where you're like, all right, I gotta make a certain move to be able to pay this or to put food here or whatever responsibility you got. If you got kids, that's a whole nother. I'm glad the guy no kids, right? You know what I'm saying? Early, nothing like that. But
Yeah.
bro, I think that was the first reality check, like where it's like, okay, this shit is real. Like
Mm-hmm.
all the stuff our parents talking about, all right, you don't know nothing about responsibility
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Bro, once I started paying bills on my own, bro, I was like, man,
Mm-hmm.
it's just some grind. Like you actually gotta like. Of course, I used to work hard for football. You know what I'm saying? Like go
Yeah.
to the gym, hit the field, like
Yeah.
study film, like that type of work. But actually, like
Mm-hmm.
translating that type of habit to the workforce.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
It's
and
totally different.
it really is, bro. And I
Yeah.
think if you're not of course playing ball professionally, and once you're done with college ball, and if you're not prepared mentally and like skillfully to make money after college, bro, it's a lot of athletes that's just gonna be like
That's why a lot of them try to stay
hurting.
in as long as they can,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. You gotta be ready,
Scared of the reality, like they
bro.
be trying to stay in this little dream world, and like I'm at a point where I'm kind of like, I mean, of course I'm ready for it, but I know it's going to come with its ups and downs. But some people like, all right, I'm not even trying to get to that. I'm trying to stay in college as long as possible.
Yeah,
People be
bro.
saying stay 6 years of college. I'm like,
I can never be no super senior, bro. I'm sorry, I can't do
that's just me. Nah, I couldn't
it.
do
And I
that.
can, bro. Be that my reality chat, man. I was like, bro, Bills is so lame.
Yeah, bruh.
Bills is so lame, bro.
Bills in real life, I mean, it's cool, but it is lame, but it's a responsibility I kind of been wanting for a while. Like, all right, like
Yeah,
I don't, because I don't even still like to ask my parents for money. Like, I don't be liking to ask them when I need some money here and there. But
mm,
like, I can't wait to get to the point where like, no, I'm good. Like, I can pay for y'all dinner, or I can send you a couple $100 right now.
bro. I ain't gonna lie. The first time you actually do that, and I ain't saying I ain't send no band or nothing like that.
Mm,
I will when I get there, of course.
yeah,
But the first time like you actually able to do that, bro, it do feel kind of good. Even though it ain't nothing to them for real.
yeah, yeah.
It do feel good. But yeah, like as a
Mm,
son, like they don't need it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But
I'm
just
alright. I'm alright.
you like doing personal gestures, like I took my mom out to eat for lunch one time. For the first, it was a long time ago. For I took it. It was my first time actually like just out of the spur of the moment type deal. Like I was like, Mom, let's Whatever. Yada yada. And it did feel good.
It feels great.
You'll see it. You'd be like, damn.
Yeah.
That's gonna make you like hustle. Like, all right, let's actually get it for real. Let's boom, boom, boom. It do feel good.
So now, we're gonna line it up a little bit. Take a little intermission in between the topics, and we got tweet of the week, man. So it's first thing I'm gonna pull up. I seen today.
We got one for y'all.
Let's take a look at it. This is I see this literally probably before we hopped on the pod. Apparently, this is Zendaya's outfit at the premiere for Dune Part 2.
Right.
What you think of the outfit, bro?
Like a Magnum, bro.
Goddamn aluminum. Fuck.
Like a Magnum rapper.
All right, I love Zendaya. I ain't gonna lie. I do.
Dude, shout out to Zendaya. Nah, yeah, I love. Shout out.
So much love for Zendaya, what she's done, but man, what the fuck she got on, man?
Maybe like if you were actually in person, it would have looked a different way. But
bro. I'm sorry. I understand the industry, and they be wanting them to like, you gonna grab attention, which it did grab my attention. Literally, as soon as I seen, I said, yeah, that's part one of tweet of the week. But like, bro, if I had to rate this outfit on a scale of 1 through 10, bro, that shit is like a 2 or a 3. And the only reason it's a 2 or a 3 and not a 1 is because Zendaya in it. That's it. She got bro. What the?
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Bro, that shit not it, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Listen. I don't agree with it, but I understand the assignment that was. I understand it was really a give the people something to talk about type of statement with that. I understand that, but
tight shit.
I do it. Now this next tweet of the week. I don't know if you have that one, but bro.
So part 2 of tweet of the week comes from this Sunday's halftime show, which many of you know, or some might not. Let me just pull it up for y'all, man. Oh my goodness. No sound because I ain't want to get copyright, but just feature eyes. Just look. The woman in the red is married, and the dude behind her, Usher, got married right after this. He got engaged.
Hey, bro.
Let's run it back. Let's run that back, bro. He in his little move, tight. Oh, he was smooth with it, though. I ain't gonna lie. But I swear to God, I swear to God, you touch my. I'm running to that stage so fast, bro.
Make it. Bro, I can't.
Bro, like, he's a menace, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Mr. Usher, please.
Mr. Usher.
Please, bro. If you ever watch this, bro, if we ever see you, just don't. And I'm with my lady. Please don't. Just do this. Don't even shake her hand. Like,
don't. I don't want you close to mine.
I don't even want you to look at way to do this.
Bro, I'm sitting there watching that, bro, and I seen him getting close. I'm like, bro, what the fuck this nigga doing, bro? And then I said, ain't Alicia married to Swiss?
Bro,
and I was like, yeah, she sure is. And then I seen that, bro. I'm like, yeah, it's part of the show, but
entertainment or not,
bro.
He's hugging her from behind, right?
Bro, you know this move,
and she's smiling.
Bro, she looked like she was enjoying it too. She was enjoying herself, bro.
I don't care, bro.
And then I feel like Swiss is hurt because he did say something.
Man,
I feel like if he wasn't hurt, bro, he wouldn't have said nothing.
They basically had sex.
Oh yeah, his peen was definitely on her ass.
Bro. He's had sex with her mind, bro. He had sex with her mind, bro. I don't want to hear it.
Bro, let's get into the next thing, bro. All right. That hurt my heart, man.
I couldn't deal, bro.
All right, next thing, coming into manhood, adulthood, the pregnancy bug, bro. That shit been going on, bro. That shit been biting. Everybody. People we know of, from people we know, and from people we literally grew up with. That's our brother. Literally. I ain't gonna say his name because I don't know it out, but somebody we grew up with that we call a brother, OG Kings, is having a baby. So it's like that shit kind of going around. And at first, when people was popping out with the babies, I'm like, all right, like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, bro, we not that's kind of crazy. But now it's like
it's normal. It's normal now.
At that, it's 22, bro. Like, that's not a crazy age to have a kid.
That's when I knew. I was like, okay, we are full adults now. Like, I'm like, all right, these people actually having kids, not even thinking twice about like.
No, it's not even. Some of these is not even on accident, bro.
Yeah, no, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, y'all ain't even think or nothing like that. It's like,
we was playing. We're 20. Like, I was telling C, all right, so most of us is finna graduate, or some of us, if you didn't go to school, you been out of high school for 4 years. You're grown. We're grown, bro. So it's like, it's not crazy to think about people our age having kids, because at the end of the day, it's 22. Like, nigga, like, you're not a teenager anymore. You're not 21. You're not 20 or 19. You're 22 years old, bro. Like, so I just think that's kind of been like one of the things is like, yeah, we coming into manhood / adulthood. So
then again, like men and women, we have different clocks. Like women's clock is based off of how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Like how does it feel right at the time to even have a kid? You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what their pockets like. It don't matter what their family situations like. It don't matter what they career like. It don't matter what none of their goals out the window. It's how did it feel right to have a kid? You know what I'm saying? At that time, men, or at least most men, or at least I would say men, because you really don't think this way. You kind of still got some growing to do.
Yeah.
Most men, in my opinion, we have we like the game plan. Let's just say that, right? Yeah. We like to have all these. We like to have at least most of the things that we need in order, put in order first before we introduce a whole human being that we're responsible for into the world. You know what I'm saying? Because we'll rather. At least most of us, let's just say that most of us know what it's like to come up not having or not being put in certain situations to succeed at a young age, right? And most of us want to be able to do that for our kids, you know what I'm saying? So in doing that, man, we think like, bro, all right, I got to make sure this, and this is in place first before anything. I got to make sure I got this set, I got this set. You know what I'm saying? Like you quarterbacking really before, before you start to play. You know what I'm saying?
Literally, I got a whole plan.
Facts, you know what I'm saying?
I got a whole plan.
I need a platform.
I didn't need a platform.
And I think that's the I think that's where a lot of let's just say men and women our age at least disconnect there, or it's like a lot of people clashing heads in that relationship world, because granted it is like women, they're responsible for their own body. It's like that's completely true. Like that's their own, you know what I'm saying? It's completely it's their body, their choice, all that, right?
Yeah.
But of course, like men is just we have a different clock, and I think that's just that's why you don't see as many people in relationships no more, but have whole kids. And it blew my mind at first when I was like see that firsthand in our in our at least with people our age now. But then it became normal because I understood like both sides. I understood what both sides what both sides are processing in their heads. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, bro.
That's a topic, bro.
Crazy time we in. This lead directly into the next thing. Bro, so I kind of been thinking about this, bro.
Oh yeah.
what you looking forward to most about becoming a dad in the future, bro? I'll let you lead off.
See, I was gonna let you like talk more about this, because
you want me to lead off?
That's I said I know exactly what I want, right? I feel like that's the only thing I never really wanted to like look at, because every time I manifest something or vision something, it happens it happens faster than I actually like planned it for it to happen, right?
Yeah.
So that's something I didn't want to really like. I haven't really like.
You ain't thought that far
yet. But just because I didn't, I'm not me personally. I just not, I still want to put stuff in place first before that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still answer the question though. What I'm looking forward to, bro. I would just say like being more of a. I watch Dub a lot, right? I watch Dub, and he has a son called Woo Wop, right?
Yeah.
And I don't really idolize people, but I do really like how their father and son relationship is. He's more like a best friend to his kid.
Yeah.
That's something that I really like. When I'm a dad, I know I want to do that for my kid. I don't care what. Of course, I'm a father, but like,
I feel like when you create that bond, like like this is my best friend, is like you don't gotta never worry about if your son is going through anything because he's literally gonna come right to you because y'all like your friends on top of son father relationship.
Yeah, and I think that's the only thing I'll be looking forward to. You know what I'm saying? Being a dad, just having them do whatever, having my kids just be able to express themselves, do whatever you want to do. Like I'm his father, but I'm like a homie too. You know what I'm saying? That type of deal. That's really it. Just seeing the younger you,
that's that.
I think about that. I ain't even
piggybacking off of you. I definitely can't wait until like he gets to that age where like he is coming to me about certain things, and I'm just there, not only be his dad, but like man, be a homeboy too, and I'm gonna keep it. I'm going to tell you the complete truth.
I'm gonna say exactly, for sure.
So that father-son relationship, I can't wait for that because the relationship I got with my dad right now, I love it, and I kind of want the same relationship with my son in the future. And then on top of that, bro, I just can't wait until like some of the mannerisms, whether from me or his mother, Sierra, is like.
That's
I just sit there and laugh. So I'm like, I can't even be mad at you because you used to do that's literally. So I can't wait for that to be like we're literally like doing some shit. And I'm like, I can't even be mad at this nigga. So I can't wait for that, bro. Of course, hopefully, if they don't want to, it is what it is. I'm gonna be there regardless of what they want to do. But God, I hope they hop into some sports. I can't wait to be that sports dad, bro. So everybody gonna know. Oh, that's little D-Lo pops right there.
You gonna wear the dad fit, ain't you? You gonna wear the New Balances with the high white socks and some cargo shorts.
No,
the polo tee. Hey, with a bucket hat, with a bucket hat and them shades that you got on right now, bro.
Bro, I ain't never lacking, bro. Like, you feel me? And this is gonna stay with me for life. I promise. I will never ever be caught lacking at my son's game. Not having that shit on. I will never wear that.
Bro,
you know me, bro.
Hey, bro, that is funny. All of a sudden, they'll be like, as soon as people be having kids, all of a sudden, nobody won't be knowing how to do it. Dudes don't be knowing how to dress as they get.
I promise one thing I will never transfer into when I become a dad is like,
oh my god,
he got on the brown slacks and the button-up shirt. Fuck, I was like, I'm a nigga. You see how my dad put that shit on?
Your pops do be putting it on. He put that shit on, bro. I ain't gonna. Hey, I don't be putting that shit on. Bro.
Hey, nah.
Hey, he's one of them drip lords. I ain't gonna lie. I'm asking for something in the wardrobe, bro.
Stepper.
I'm like, get your nephew. You feel me?
But yeah, man, that's what I'm looking forward to. And I guess lastly, before we get out of here,
for sure.
What are you looking forward to in the future? Milestones, and I guess like when can you see it possibly happening if you put a time step on it?
Yeah, so like I said, bro, nothing. Of course, life ain't gonna go exactly how you want it, but you could dang near if you play your cards, but you can have it similar to how you imagine it, right? But so of course right now in 2024, graduate.
Yep.
Graduate. And then after we do that, I want to hit the ground run. Like I want to establish myself because I'm I'm already known like in that space, right? Or my face is like similar or familiar, I guess I could say. But I want to be established like as one of the heavy hitters in my career. Like even though he's young, he's somebody that's like, all right, he's kind of like an OG amongst he's the young OG amongst the people who's been there for a minute, and I don't want it to be like, oh, he's a young guy that he probably not that seasoned or whatever the case, whatever it could come along with just being in a new career. It could be any field that anybody could be in. I just want to establish myself there. So that's really my goals for this year. But I say in about the next 5 years, moving forward, bro. Really 2 to 3. Really the end of this year, really. I'm gonna announce that later, but I want to get a house. Get this crib. I'm not gonna say where, but you know where. It's gonna be in a good location, especially for starters, and it'll be crazy. Get a house. And then after that, get my girl. Invest to my girl's real estate. I want her to I really want her to. I want her to win with me as I win. You know what I'm saying? So like, however I could put my, however I can invest into her and what she do, I'm gonna do that. Well, and then I say about that 5-year mark, we by that point, this channel is what we'll probably have brand deals and all types of, stuff.
Brother, we getting there.
It'll be one of the things where it's like, all right, that would be kind of just on autopilot, basically. And basically, in 5 years from now, I want everything on autopilot, like where it's kind of like I know exactly, all my income's coming from, where I could put my time in for family, trips, all that type of stuff. Like, and it's not like I don't have the responsibility of school and all this other type of stuff that I'm responsible for right now. Like, or not say it's a responsibility, but like a focus on something I'm focused on right now. I could kind of like have it on autopilot where I'm not thinking as much on it. Type deal.
I definitely. Autopilot mode is the best mode to be in, bro.
And then after that, then we'll talk kids after that.
Tight shit.
We'll talk after that. Like we'll talk after that 5. I say. So how old I'll be by then? About 27.
27. I love them.
27. 27.
Yeah. That's crazy. We was talking, me and Sierra talking about that 27. Cause yesterday I asked her, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Yeah.
And that 27 age mark. But for me, so I'm gonna break it up a little bit. All right. So milestone, short-term milestone is graduate in May, which is going to happen. So graduate in May, get my diploma. Right. Next milestone, I told myself I want to have my own spot with my girlfriend before or at November of 2024 of this year. After that, I would say next milestone would be to get my YouTube, this podcast, and your YouTube to having legs to where I can make some type of income off of it as well. Sure. And in between that range, between getting my own spot and having our podcast and our YouTubes having legs to make their own money, have my real estate license, so I'm making bread.
I forgot about you. Say you didn't hop into that for real. Because at first you were thinking about it. You're like,
because at first everybody grow up, or at least for me, I'm like, I don't want to do what my parents. At least for me, I was like, I want to set my own stage. Right. But you learn things, and the way my dad do the real estate is like he have fun with it too. It's not like, I'm just selling houses. Which, if you think about it, that might be a little boring. But the way my dad do is he makes it fun. So like flipping houses, get money from that, and then of course ultimately get a job in the filmmaking industry where either I'm working with camera crew or maybe I'm an assistant AD or something like that. So I would say that mark will probably be around a 3 year to 2.5 year mark, and then by year 4, me and C literally looking at houses because we have the money to buy the houses. We just ain't bought the house yet.
Right.
So YouTube got his legs. I'm making money off of flipping houses and working with my family in real estate. And then I don't probably had a job in the filmmaking industry for like 2 years where I'm making some solid money. So literally the past year, what I've been telling people, my plan is get my real estate license. That's one stream of income. YouTube and podcasts, that's another stream of income. And then the third one being filmmaking. Or with the internship I've been having, I've been kind of open to possibly doing like a social media type of job from an organization or something, because I've been having fun with that. So that's the 3 streams of income. Them is the milestones that I'm trying to hit. So yeah, bro. And then kids, of course, probably before I'm gonna have my first kid before 30 for sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Oh, that's about right. And I that's what I said, bro. Life is real like a cheat code. Once you get older, you realize, bro, if you got a cheat code to this game, bro, you better use that cheat code. Like what you're going to get your real estate license, and like if your pops is literally that, bro, he's that. Like when it comes to real estate, he's that, bro.
It's crazy because literally teammates I wouldn't even think is paying attention to that shit are like, I've literally probably had multiple teammates ask me about real estate because they know who my dad is, and like they obviously paying attention. So like I had one of my homeboys hit me literally 2 days ago.
My bad, my girl's taking the ass over there.
But literally one of my teammates was like, "Hey bro, I'm trying to tap in with your pops. Like what type of tools and like gems can he give me?" And this is what I hit him with. This is how we're gonna end it off. Tap into the art of flipping bricks. You feel me? If you want to learn about real estate, tap into that. And also don't forget to tap into his newest book with my mother, his beautiful wife.
Nailed it.
We nailed it. Tap into that as well, man. If you want to learn about juggling real estate and relationships. So yeah, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in to the newest episode of the Juh Kickin It Podcast, man. We love y'all. What you got?
Subscribe. If you watch, subscribe. Let's grow the platform, man. Like it. And give us some idea, and also comment some other topics that y'all possibly would want to see later in the future that we could possibly touch on for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to let them know that, bro.
Yeah, man. So of course, like I be saying at the end of every episode, we staying consistent. I promise we're not missing a week, bro.
Oh, for sure.
I better be dead if we miss a week,
bro. I ain't gonna lie. We miss a week, bro. I don't care if I'm on my last leg on this podcast, bro.
But I don't care if I'm sick in bed, my nigga. I'm gonna literally have my phone like these. We not missing a week. I promise. I told Matt this yesterday. We stay consistent. I promise this channel is gonna go where we want it to go, and eventually we gonna get it to where we got our audio up on Spotify and Apple Music. I've actually kind of been looking into that. We're gonna get to that point. We're gonna get to a point where like people asking to hop on our podcast. So
and like I said, bro, we're just doing what we gotta do right now while we're in school, finishing school, yada yada. Like this virtual. Wait till we actually live in person.
Ooh, well, we got an episode for y'all when summer kick off. That's gonna be so crazy. Summer finna be crazy. I'm letting everybody know that right now. The episode we finna have for y'all in the summer, that we finna have on in summer is finna be insane. Like I've been saying it. This summer is probably gonna be the best summer of my life.
Yeah. That's to say the least, bro.
I can literally feel it. I feel like God been like preparing, like, yeah, this summer for to be with like I'm speaking for so many aspects, and I don't want to ramble, so we get out here. EA, NCAA coming out, Deadpool 3. I'm done with school, so I can focus on the podcast and my YouTube. Matt done with school, so he can focus on the podcast, get to that money on. It's so much stuff that's gonna come into play, man. I can't wait for y'all to see the journey, man. And it's Juh Kickin It.
We out, man.
You dig?
Hydro.